So what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jonathan, back at it again. I wanted to talk about some self-development stuff to make you a better person so that you can be more appealing to the masses. And that's, I want to help you so you can make friends, meet a nice girl, whatever. So the issue is a lot of men don't develop themselves very well, right? If you look at the modern man, right, you really think about it. Most men listen to radio, hip hop. They play all the same video games, Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto and all those games. Well, maybe some of those games aren't popular anymore. I don't know. I don't really play video games, but generally they play the same video games, all the new Marvel movies come out, you watch them all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when this big sports game happened, you watch the big sports game. Other than that, you may have your little job so that you can support yourself, and that's it. That's most men. Modern day nerd culture is more popular and more accepted now. So, there's other men who may be super far into nerd culture and into anime and, deep into superhero universes and all that stuff. And that's a niche thing, which is fine. And then, on the other hand, there's men that are super hardcore into hip-hop and hip-hop culture. But that's about it. You get those two extremes, and then you get the basic dude in the middle who, likes basic hip-hop, basic video games, all the Marvel movies, sports on the weekend, and that's it. And so, a lot of people are kind of boring. A lot of men are kind of boring because it's kind of like they don't do nothing else. And then, when you go to meet people, make friends, meet girls, it's kind of like you come off as every other guy, You had nothing new to say, nothing new to bring to the table, So, why is that, right? Why do we have nothing to bring to the table? Why are we so boring? Well, because most of this generation has people fighting for our attention and fighting to influence us. And when I was younger, there was less of that. Like, I'll explain it like this, right? During a regular day, we have two times during the day, right? We have our influential time and our personal time, right? Influential time is like when we watch something, or somebody teaches us something, or somebody talks about something, or we listen to some music. All that stuff can influence us, right? Personal time is when you sit down, you take that stuff in, you kind of sift through it, figure out what you want to influence you in your life and what you don't need. And then after that, you start moving on to another activity, and the process starts over. And so all these things, you take them in, you process them, and you move on to the other thing. If you do it correctly, you create a good, well-rounded character, right? Just taking things, process them, move on to the next activity, figure out what you like and what you don't like. You become a really good character, right? A complex character that is interesting. But the issue nowadays is people want to fight for our attention so bad that they, some people want money, or some people want other things, and then it kind of destroys your character. For instance, like, if you look at rap music, right? When I was a kid, you had a couple of rap songs on the radio that you would listen to. Maybe you would buy the CD or the tape, and you would have like the same 15 rap songs that, and most of that stuff was album fillers, so you would have 2 good rap songs on the CD or the tape, and maybe turn on MTV, you know, your rap song, your favorite song would come on randomly, and that was it. And you know, you couldn't really have, like, they didn't really have Cardi B shoved down your throat or Migos shoved down your throat every 10 seconds of the day, right? And so after that got boring, it was kind of like, okay, let me go listen to Elvis Presley now, or let me go listen to the Beatles now, or let me go listen to Nirvana, something, you know. I used to be into Japanese music when I was a kid, so it's like, okay, let me, you know, turn on a couple of J-pop songs, because, you know, San Francisco has a lot of Asians, so that was cracking back in the day. I'll never forget. But the point is, you know, you get a wide variety of things because things get boring, because they don't have the ability to, you know, push on you as hard. But nowadays, you know, with streaming, you can watch rap videos all day long. You turn on social media, everything is about hip-hop. Hip-hop on Facebook, hip-hop on Twitter, hip-hop on Instagram. Like, it's all shoved down your throat so much. So then you have this generation of kids who only know hip-hop. They don't know any other type of music, and they're boring because it's kind of like, what else are you going to talk about? What else are you going to say? You know, how much conversations can you have about Cardi B? How much conversation can you have about Migos? How much conversations can you have about 6ix9ine? Well, see, now since 6ix9ine's in jail, he can't really influence anybody, so they're looking for a new guy to take his place. But you get the point. The point is, it's kind of like, you can't talk about that stuff forever. You know what I'm saying? You have to do other things. And what is it all for? You know, those rappers advertise some sneakers, streetwear brands, those, what do you call it, the electronic cigarettes. You know, some of those rappers advertise for the alcohol. So, of course, you know, big businesses are going to try to figure out any way to shove those rappers down your throat, because they're going to make money off them. So it's kind of like, and so these big businesses are making money off you when you buy the shoes and you buy this expensive streetwear and this, that, and the other. And then at the end of the day, you know, when you go out and you're buying all this streetwear and all you do is listen to rap music and you're freaking boring and nobody really wants to talk to you. And then, you know, while all of these companies are sitting on all your hard-earned cash, or, you know what I'm saying, like, you can't even, you know, you spend all your money on all this stuff, and, you know, you haven't even really spent money on any type of experience which will make you a cool person. You know, you haven't saved up to go travel. You haven't saved up to go, you know, do any type of events at some cool place which will give you some cool experience and bring character to your life. You know, you haven't done that. You're still living at your mama's house, or you're still living in that room because you can't afford nothing else, because all your money goes to the hip-hop stuff. And that's another conversation. But the point is, right, you're boring. You know what I'm saying? And what you gotta learn to do is you gotta learn how to say, okay, I'll maybe get an hour of hip-hop music a day, and then maybe focus on something else, you know? Focus on some other type of music. Focus on some other type of videos, you know? Like, I like holistic health videos. I like massage videos. I like videos where they do some type of medical stuff. You know, it gives me something to talk about, and I think that stuff is interesting. Something like that, you know. I like watching videos about the news and world politics. And, you know, maybe that'll help you be more of an interesting person. All right, this is your boy Jonathan. I'm out, y'all. Peace.